Welcome back to Lesson 44 in Saxon's Algebra 1/2 Second Edition. This lesson is going to be about mixed numbers and cross-canceling. So let's get right down to it. How to make a mixed number mad. If you remember mad, you say multiply, add, keep the denominator. Multiply, add, denominator. All right, and that's how you make an improper fraction from a mixed number. Now, it's also important to remember this little shortcut using cross division or cross cancellation to put multiplication answers into their simplest form more quickly and easily. Okay, so let's get right down to it. Let's convert these mixed numbers into improper fractions. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9 over 4. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10 over 3. 12 times 5 is 60 plus 1 is 61 over 12. And then let's cross cancel, shall we? All right, 12 and 9 will both divide by 3. 12 becomes a 4, 9 becomes a 3. 4 and 10 both divide by 2, so the 4 will become a 2, and the 10 becomes a 5. And let's see, I don't think you can cross cancel anything else, so you have to say 1 times 5 is 5, 5 times 61 is 305, and 4 times 1 is 4, times 2 is 8, and that would be your answer. All right, now when you're dividing mixed numbers, remember you've got fractions, so you don't really divide a fraction, you flip it, invert it, and multiply. It's real important that you remember that step. So it says first, rewrite all mixed numbers as improper fractions. 9 divided by 2 and 7/10 becomes 9 over 1 divided by 27/10. The next thing we need to do is flip. Then can we cross cancel? Yes, 9 and 27 are both divisible by 9. The 9 becomes a 1, the 27 a 3. 1 times 10 is 10, 1 times 3 is 3. 10/3, or that could be reduced back to a mixed number of 3 and 1/3. All right, this says divide 8 and 4/5 by 1 and 1/2. So we're going to turn 8 and 4/5 into 44/5, 1 and 1/2 into 3 over 2. Then we're not going to skip this step. We're going to say 44 over 5 times, the parentheses here means times, the inverse of 3 over 2, the reciprocal is 2/3. Can we cross cancel? No. 44 times 2 is 88. 5 times 3 is 15. And then you could reduce it by saying 15 will go into 88 5 times with 13 out of 15 left over. All right, let's do another. Simplify. This bar, remember, means division. 8 times 2 is 16 plus 1 is 17 over 8 divided by 11 over 3. So we're going to put 17 over 8, keep it that way, but then we're going to put times 3 over 11. 17 times 3 is 51, 8 times 11 is 88. Practice problems, shall we? 4 and 1/4 will change to 17 over 4 times 8 over 9. Can we cross cancel? Yes, we can. 4 goes into 4 one time and into 8 two times. 17 times 2 is 34. 1 times 9 is 9. 34 over 9 would be your answer. In B, we're going to change 2 and 1/4 to 9/4. 1 and 1/2 to 3 over 2. and 3 1/3 to 10 over 3. 3 and 3 will cross cancel. 2 and 10 will cross cancel. And then we have 9 times 1 is 9 times 5 is 45. 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. If we reduce that, it would be 11 and 1/4. All right, again, remember this division bar, that means divide. Let's change these into improper fractions. So we have 13 over 4 divided by 11 over 5. Now let's, that all-important step of changing the sign and inverting the fraction. We cannot cross cancel anywhere, so 13 times 5 is 65, and 4 times 11 is 44. Wow, we've got a lot here. So 14 over 3, we're going to change the sign and flip this fraction, times 21 over 9, times, flip this fraction, 3 over 5. Let me go back and keep everything uniform here. Make that a little dot for times. All right, let's start cross-canceling, shall we? 3 and 6 will become 1 and 2. 7 and 21 become 1 and 3. 3 and 9 become 1 and 3. 3 over 3 becomes 1, so we can just do away with that one. What are we left with? 14 times 2 is 28, times 1 is 28. 1 times 1 times 1 times 5, 28 over 5. Okay, if you wanted to reduce that, it would be 5 3/5. All right, good job. Really be careful about your division signs, making sure that you flip that second fraction, and be careful about your cross canceling. That really will help you not have to deal with such large numbers when you're multiplying. All right, good job. I'll see you back for lesson 45.